Hey there everyone, this is Cow, and last time we finished our second loop of the cycle. Let's go back. Oh, so there she is. There's the nightmare. Underneath here's the wrath, which I thought would be under the specter, but there's the moment of clarity, which is nearby. And so yeah, like I'm just kind of been wondering if these can be used as a map. And as of now, they've always been close. They've always been close. And deep down, I've been also wondering, like, if there was an order. Well, this is something that was happening. Okay, so this morning, I was like, oh yeah, so I'm going to have to go down a new path, right? That's very exciting. And yeah, Damsel is all the way on this end, and I just can't, like, I was wondering, are they ordered in some way? Because this is the most peaceful one, it's on the extreme edge. This one I don't know. This one, you do not interact. This one, you start peaceful, but your hand is forced. Full aggression. Extreme full aggression, where you don't even give her anything. That's pretty aggressive, but not as aggressive. Not enough for me to think that there might be really that big of a link now anymore. Also, I thought I was full aggression at the razor, but it's like halfway through the line. Okay. Okay. So I don't know if there is a map in terms of how this is set up long-wise, but I feel like every lower sticker is close to a higher sticker. So I'm one, but like, no, directly underneath. But there's one over here, which implies that the damsel would have another chapter 3 related. We did this in diagonal. We did this in diagonal. Are they all diagonals? Maybe. I don't know yet. Okay. You know what? So what I feel like I want to do, I want to recreate the witch, and see if I can find a split from there. I don't know why that's what I want to do, but for some reason it is. So I guess I'll do that. I know what you need to do.
You're on a path.
You need to be peaceful and then have your hand forced.
Is a cabin, and in you're here.
All right.
To
Well,
slay
I'll see you guys there.
If you, the interior.
We are
of the
not
cabin, the
picking
blade.
the sword. There's a lie option I've never taken. I don't know if she's able to tell. That's something to explore at a later time.
How many times do I have?
Wait, Rick, come down.
She barely. She you won't like.
Okay, so this is when the sword happens. I only have the option to save the princess.
Fine. Against your better
Right.
judgment, you place the blade
So you
against
just
the
you
ragged,
can only save
self-inflicted
from
wound
there.
on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain.
Normal? No,
binding her
wait.
to this
Isn't there
place.
normally more? Like, isn't it like slay, 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 and then
You
save
can't.
hidden in there?
It's
No,
her
it's the
flesh.
resist part.
The blade
I
is
think.
sharp, and it takes her limb. She didn't know. She smiled. How is she still?
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Yeah, approach.
We won't have any.
Don't have any of
As the
that.
prince- Wait.
You do
watch
this.
me.
What are you doing? Yeah, and okay, so here is where... What happens if you slay her now instead of later? Because this is not the narrator making it happen. This is me. I am not forced.
Okay, there's no going back now. I'm with you to the end. You bring the blade down to strike at the princess's heart. But she's fast. She ducks to the floor, your blade narrowly grazing her backside.
Uh-huh.
Slaying her won't be easy now that she's free.
Oh, that's the difference. I'm going on the attack while she's freed.
We could have gotten out of here together. Were you just lying to me this whole time?
I did put the cursor over the lying option, but I did not click it.
I don't know what's come over you, but if I have to kill you, then I'll kill you. Do you think I need both of my arms to do that?
Oh, this is completely different. Okay. Okay.
She pounces on you with the same animal ferocity she used to tear through her arm.
What are those sound effects?
But you have a weapon. You raise the blade, digging it under her ribs, aiming directly for the heart.
That's right.
It's not enough to stop her. You feel her claws in your throat, then her teeth, somehow sharp enough to pull apart your flesh and sinew with ease.
I need those.
You collapse to the floor, your body unresponsive as your blood pools on the ground beneath you. She stares down at your ravaged form, eyes shining in the darkness, dress stained in red as her blood and yours both seep into the
I'm actually not sure if this is different from...
If we're lucky, the wound you managed to inflict will be enough to at least delay her escape from this place. If we're very lucky, it will kill her before she can reach the outside world. It can't just end like this, right?
Yeah, it's looking like it, hero.
As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. I'm sorry, but it's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
And so I am expecting the witch. Okay, so it is the witch path. It doesn't matter which one you take. Got it. That
You're
makes
on a
sense.
path in the woods, and at the end of that path
All right.
is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
And now our goal is to go find a way to get one step beyond the witch.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world. A terrible sense of deja vu. No, you don't have that.
Oh,
This is
okay.
the first time you've disappeared here. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Brilliant.
There we
need to
go.
Keep our cards close to our chest, and I'm not sure we can trust him.
Opportunist, huh?
You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me.
This is
Did
true.
I say I'm not sure we can trust him? Slip of the tongue, bit of the old brain fog. I meant to say that we should probably head over to the cabin and slay that princess. We already know we can't trust her, so let's get on with
Wow,
the show.
that is an incredible slip of the tongue, friend. Alright, let's just go.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie.
She will lie, she'll cheat.
And she
She'll
will
do everything in her power, to stop you from slaying. I mean, it's easy to just say what you're saying. I can
Don't
see it
believe a word she
written
says.
down.
Don't worry. You can trust us to get the job done.
Oh no, this is pretty messy. Well, maybe this is just... I keep forgetting to look at the hill, the state of the hill, in chapter 1. I always think to look, because, you know, in chapter 2, oh, things will be different a little
cabin
bit.
is a mess of
Yeah,
twisted
so
roots. The walls are chaotic
house is a
weave of
tree.
knotted wood that, almost as if by accident, just happened to resemble a room. The floor is damp and earthy, and the only furniture of note is a slab of mud in the shape of a shelf, with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
That's right. Oh yeah, like the mirror, the pristine blade does not wiggle. Neither does the stump, though. So maybe I was seeing a detail there that wasn't
The
meant to
blade
really
is
be
your
noticed.
implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
You know what? I mean, I want a different outcome than just both our backs are breaking, so I will take the blade. Here we go.
Take the blade from the shelf. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Let's go have a knife fight with a cat. That always goes well.
Well, if we're grabbing a weapon, we should probably keep it hidden behind our backs. She doesn't have to know we have it.
No, you know what? No.
That's not actually a bad
I
idea.
want her to know. We're gonna have a fight.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a
Wow.
wall. There isn't much to see here.
Wow.
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
This is just like a fun little thing to do every time.
You
It's
reach
always
forward
the
and
same,
rub your
but...
hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right
Well, I hope you know I hope you know how you know you're ridiculous. Yeah, I showed him. I told him very well. Master wordsmith
The door
here.
to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase dug into the muddy earth below. The ceiling is thick with roots that hang like locks of tangled hair. The weak starlight from the cabin windows behind you can barely penetrate the gloom here, only illuminating the edges of an opening below. It shines in the darkness like some kind of massive maw, waiting to swallow you up into the earth.
Sounds like great fun.
The air smells of dirt and copper. It's thick and wet, as if your lungs are being coated in mud with each intake of breath.
Yeah, no, yeah.
If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a
Again,
favor.
responding to what is written later down the text. That, oh yeah, if you're just breathing mud,
Her voice skitters up from below.
that can't feel great.
Something nasty finds itself on my stairs. Come on down. Don't be scared. I probably won't bite.
Oh, lady, I want you to bite. Like, that's just stupid. I wish hello had an exclamation point, because otherwise I would have chosen that in a heartbeat. Alright, we're here for business.
Silence, I see. Don't think I've forgotten about you. I recognized the sound of your nervous little footsteps as soon as they came into my home. I know who you are, and I remember what you've done.
Yeah, I had a change of
She
mind.
must have you confused with someone else. She seems friendly enough. Maybe we can talk our way out of this whole situation.
Wow, you're a dummy, opportunist.
Can't. Unless you slay her right away, she's going to break free and end the world. There's no reasoning with what she is. Look, I'm just throwing ideas out there. I like to think out loud. I'm the kind of guy who likes a discussion. Don't we want to hear what everyone has to say before making any big decisions? Do you want to hear what everyone has to say? Or do you just want to hear yourself talk?
Oh, snap! Oh,
You
man!
need to stop lingering. Your task is to slay the princess.
That's the name of the
not
game.
endlessly debate about what to do with the princess.
Alright, let's go slay a cat.
Fine, fine. You're the boss. Thank
Yup.
you. You descend the basement steps, entering the dark room below.
Hey, Key.
You can just make out the shape of the princess in the gloom. She's huddled against the far wall, her eyes bright and glaring from amid the thick
Like,
roots.
I don't understand why the witch is a cat, though. Like, her behavior makes sense. We got her trust, then we immediately betrayed her. So, you know, that's how she is now. She's skitterish, she doesn't trust us. She is defined almost by how she cannot trust us. I get it. But why the witch?
And there you are. One hand tucked away behind your back, gripping that sharp, sharp blade, no doubt.
No, I'm holding my shirt.
That's no fair. How would she know that?
So, we've dropped the pretenses.
Oh, we have, girl.
Good.
You made a comment back in the woods about having been here before. Now she's acting like the two of you already know each other. Oh, no. You've already been here, haven't you?
Sorry, man. Every loop you have to find out, and it always hurts a little
That's
bit.
pretty sharp. How'd you figure that one out? Call it deductive reasoning. Well, you seem to be great at it. So, you really don't remember us, do you? No, I don't. But you and the princess clearly have a shared reality, even if I'm not a part of it. I won't waste time fighting you on something that's clearly true.
This narrator's pretty reasonable about these things.
I'm just glad we could put all this behind us.
I'm glad she's patient enough to just let us talk to
Is it all
herself.
behind us? Just focus on the task at hand. I don't care if you've been here before, and I don't care if you think you'll go somewhere else after this. My world is on the line right now, so I'd appreciate it if you would take this seriously and slay her.
Alright.
Let's chat her up a bit first. Maybe we can find a middle ground where everyone's happy.
No, we're here to skin a
Don't
cat.
talk to her. You're just going to make things more difficult than they have to be.
Well, I seem to remember you having a tongue.
Oh, it's been wagging. Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Nothing to me.
The princess grins as the chains fall from her wrist.
Come on, man. We're having a proper fight.
She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky little... A woman after my own heart, really. She knows how to hold her cards close to her chest. This is why she can't just be abandoned here. If left to her own devices, she'll find a way out. Now stop her.
I mean, we know. Ha! Oh, you know what? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Do you think that being direct with your ill will frees you from its wickedness?
No. But at least you'll know.
Murder and betrayal are still murder and betrayal, whether you state your intentions or keep them hidden behind your back.
See, this is why we never tell people what we're actually thinking. She's just as mad, only now she's ready for us.
That's what I want.
Still, better a violent fool than a plotting coward. Better for me, I mean.
As you close the distance,
Oh, man.
readying your strike, she throws a fistful of dirt into
Wow,
your
that's
eyes.
just rude.
You must have known I would be ready for you. Deep in your heart, you know the same things about me I know about you. We're both so very awful.
We are both the worst.
As you brush the silt from your eyes, the princess tackles you, flattening you against the dirt floor.
We were always going to kill each other here, weren't we? I can't trust you, and you can't trust me, and those doubts spin and spin and spin into hate.
She
Oh,
barely sinks
jeez.
deep into your chest, tearing at. Great, she's distracted. Stab her in the
Ha!
in for a As the princess rips meat from bone, you plunge your weapon into her unprotected back.
By the way, that interruption did happen on its own. I did not click a thing.
You bastard! Even face to face, you find a way to stab me in the back.
That is funny.
I know you, and you're hideous, absolutely wretched, just like me.
We are made for one another, girl.
Maybe we are the same. So what? Throw her off us. Kick her in the shins.
Wow, sound balance. The music is way louder than his voice here.
We don't have to fight so dirty. Of course we do. Fighting clean won't help us win. Takes a wretch to know a wretch, and we're all at the bottom of the barrel here. There's no point in pretending otherwise. Are we? At the bottom of the barrel. We've got dirt in our eyes and a chunk of us chewed out. If that's not the bottom of the barrel, what is? No arguments here. You're doing great. We're playing dirty if that's what it takes. But if we win, we won't be at the bottom anymore. We'll have climbed a little higher. And once we start climbing, well, who knows where we'll start.
I hate the opportunist so much, but like, hate parentheses positive.
You'll stop right here if you keep daydreaming. Don't let yourself get distracted thinking about what comes after. None of us ever said we stopped fighting.
Yeah, the implication is this
Vicious
just keeps
fight it is.
happening.
Eyes gouged, skin scratched bloody, hair ripped and nails broken. Every rule there ever was in the Book of Honorable Combat. Both you and the princess have broken a dozen times over.
Oh, this is too good.
That's nice and all, but are we winning? Nobody's winning. I thought playing dirty was supposed to give you the upper hand, but I suppose that doesn't work if you both sink to the same lows. Still, at least you're not losing.
So we're at a stalemate of like just the most awful, vicious fight.
The princess cackles maniacally as the fracas continues. But behind her cackle, you hear the low groan of warping wood. Wait, what's going on?
Yeah, what is going on?
We're establishing a newer, better packing order. No, the groaning thing. Why is the wood making noise?
Is a cabin angry at us?
Who cares about the groan?
That's
Just
new.
a sound. Things make sounds all the time. I care about the groan. Doesn't that mean something bad is happening? Oh, yes, well, I'm afraid that's the sound of the basement getting smaller.
What?
Do you hear that, you pathetic wretch? Those are the roots of the wild, and they're coming to choke the breath from your lungs and squeeze the life out of you.
What?
Excuse me, what?
Yeah, no, what? What does that mean? You can't just say that.
You and the princess disengage for a brief moment, just long enough to get your bearings. Behind you, the basement door has been sealed over, thick roots barring your only exit from the dirt pit. And slowly, but very perceptibly, the roots are closing in on you both.
So she was the dirtier one. This was a trap. The whole room, the whole tree grove was like a trap. She was just using up time. Oh, that is so good.
That's right.
We
They're
got.
coming for you, and they won't stop until there's nothing left down here but them.
We got. We super got.
You attack the princess once more, and once more the two of you fall into a vicious brawl. The basement continues to shrink as you fight, but neither of you pay it any more mind. Not until it's too late.
Look how beautiful this motion blur is done. I just I think they used a wash, like they wet the paper, like it's just beautiful. I just felt the need to point this out.
The roots twist around you both, binding your limbs and rendering you helpless. As your fates close in, all you can do is watch her, and all she can do is watch you.
Well, she looks happy.
At first it's almost gentle. The two of you lift it delicately off the ground. But the cradle of the growing roots soon gives way to tightness. And that tightness gives way to bulging pressure as they begin to constrict.
Oh,
The sound of
jeez.
creaking wood is drowned out by the snaps and pops of your bones, pain flooding your senses as you feel your skin deform, being shaped unnaturally by the living basement.
This is just completely. This is not how I thought things would go. Still smiling.
Tears well up in the princess's eyes, her own bones splintering and flesh swelling with trapped blood. But still,
Yeah.
she smiles through it all.
Yeah.
I can't wait to do this again, you wretched little thing. I hate you, but I wouldn't have it any other way.
Glad that through my hate, well, through your hate of me, it is being used as a locus for so much raw joy. Oh,
Pressure
ew.
is unbearable. You can't breathe, your vision swimming with red, your head pounding as everything tightens. And then you pop. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Bravo. Oh, that was magnificent. And there's a chapter 3, and I cannot imagine what that's going to look like. What? I was sure they were setting up the Long Dark. Oh man, this is so cool. What a cool game.